Right. You pick up all of that. Let me check on the police thing here because this is a lot of cameras and shit. Right. You guys probably need to not use the flying car to leave unless you want to do a chase with it, which maybe Doc is up for.
Are we able to jump back with all the fluid? Can we carry it back?
Yes. Yes. They've got it in handy like carry barrels and shit.
Okay. So I guess we'll find like a quiet alley or something and jump
You
back.
guys go out the back door. Wow. He pulls out a trump card and begins to stare at it, and then the fucking embassy comes up, and Mildred is livid. So,
All right, I'll be right there.
Okay.
you see one cop car is pulled up and is like doing the thing where it's got the spotlight on the license plate of the flying car and whatnot.
Oh, never mind. I go through.
Right. As I said, they've got lots of cameras everywhere and stuff. And even though you disabled the tracker, they probably put it together through cameras and AI and shit like that. Horrible.
Okay.
Stealing big things is bad. Well, they rolled their competency roll, so I don't know what happened either. I don't make it under a 30 every day. So you guys head back. Well, I mean, you could snatch it and then shadow walk it in a little chase scene if you wanted. They probably couldn't catch you then. Or they'd be right behind you, and then you'd take them and drop them off in a new fucked up dimension. Up to you. How confident are you feeling with the shadow walking?
No.
Or you go out back and steal a different car. It's probably, with your luck, there's probably another car parked in the back.
Oh, we're good. Whatever.
Okay. You guys are back at the embassy. You go back down. You use the, who's one to try to use the highly unreliable seal leak stuff?
What kind of skill?
I will.
All right. Give me a mechanical repair there, Doc. As you're trying to apply it to the small crack in the pod.
Here we go.
Nice.
Right, and you fill it up, and you've got 20 extra. You've got 2 more refills handy, just kind of sitting there. And Dan,
Guess we go get Amy and stick her back in there.
right? I need an operate cryopod from somebody to put her back under without killing her. This is a highly delicate procedure that normally you have to be a qualified person and pass a 2-week course in.
I fail this time.
All right. Shows the vitals slowly lowering.
Let me try. Yeah, you try. I'll try last. If you fail.
Where is it? Failed.
It's all up to you, Freddie. It looks like none of them know what's going on with this thing.
Yeah.
But Freddie does. He goes, all right, yeah. It looks like somehow, once again, you guys have managed to operate a cryopod. Congratulations on your check and, well, you don't need to check and learn, but in your operate cryopod skill there, Freddie. So, I don't know why people are able to live through this shit either. So, you guys have gotten that done. Everybody take a card. You feel slightly better about life.
So that was fun.
Getting rid of an alertness unless someone wants it.
Is it time to go back and steal a new car, Doc?
I don't think so. It's not like we need to go back there for anything right now, do we?
Not this second.
Does somebody want failure is sweet?
Oh. Yes, I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
Cut to the girls that are being interviewed. It was white men. What did they look like? Round eyes, white. The cops are like, that bunch of racist little kids.
I don't know if you want this, but
they looked like they came from a run fair.
That probably gets a lot of description. The faces are just blanks to them. One's driving Darth Vader and shit. Dun, 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 dun.
They used a ray gun.
All right, now that that's taken care of.
Yes. And then the two famous words. And then.
Did you guys want to tool up and go fuck with the tentacle monster? That'll be rough, but I think we could do it.
Okay. I don't know
We could
anything
do.
about monster.
How do you plan on tackling it? Like grenades, explosives, suck all the water out? Oh, that reminds me. Logan, how much water is there, actually?
Maybe 10 Olympic-sized pools worth, maybe a bit more.
I think we could at least suck enough water out while to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the miners have like pumps and stuff they can do.
If we use multiple like pipelines, if like we all like, so we set up the pumps, we run up with the hoses, toss them in the water, and then get ready for it.
Yeah.
And then get ready for combat.
Yeah.
It'll take a long time to pump out that much water, dude. Draining a swimming pool is like a long time.
I know.
There's many, many swimming pools.
Well, we need okay. I don't think fighting it head on is gonna go too well. Any other ideas to even the odds for us? Like, Mildred, you're good with chemistry. Can you like whip up a concoction and like poison the water or something?
Can I?
Well, think about how much poison you're going to need for that much water.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll take probably 10 days if the creature doesn't mess with the things that are liquid or sucking out its help. It'd probably take about 10 days to fucking drain all the water, unless it's deeper than you think. And then it'll take more time.
So what about this? What happens if we test the water right quick? Like, I'm not talking about like a deep test. Just like grab some water, see if it's salt or fresh. So if it's fresh water, what happens if we toss a bunch of salt into it to fuck with its environment?
Yeah.
Because if it can't survive in that kind of water, then it might come out.
We can try.
I'd take a ass load of salt, dude.
It would be easier to toss a couple barrels full of salt in there than.
I was thinking more like a truck. I mean, think about how much salt you get out of water when you desalinate it. It's a small amount.
Right. So it's a small amount. Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking water. Plus, salt's fairly valuable in this time period because they use it on all their meat and stuff like that. I mean, you can get a couple cans of Morton's every day from Burlington, but that'd still be a while. If it's fresh water.
Right.
It looked brackish as fuck to you last time you were there, but yeah.
It's too bad. I don't know. Do you think we can try your idea again of like making an explosive, tying it to a scarecrow or something, and trying that again? It might not work though, because
what we could do is
we got gunpowder explosives here. Lots of that.
Get cadavers, or we could like get like people that have passed. Like if there's think there's a morgue here somewhere, type of thing.
Grave robbing?
No, not grave robbing. Like just straight up, like because you can't tell me that there's not unclaimed bodies. See if we can find them.
Actually, I can. There are no bodies here. Once you're dead,
we can go to alien post-apocalypse.
We can kill someone.
Oh my!
I'm
sure that the miners and stuff would be okay with this.
You know what? We could also use like pigs.
Yeah, pigs. Yeah.
So grab pigs, and I could put bombs inside the pig with a trigger, and we could remote explode them.
Yeah.
And that works fairly well here, so it's not going to be like impossible.
Yeah.
So yeah, do they have pigs in Bearskin.
Even if they don't have
They
pigs,
will
like
have
some kind of
something.
decent
Yeah.
size animal that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
butcher for meat. Goats, whatever. Marinate them in something that would like be very potent and be
Appetizing.
leave a scent in the water.
I'll marinate the shit out of it.
Maybe not you, because that's pretty gross. I don't know what you're talking about by marinating, okay? So let's. But I mean, you catch my drift, though. I mean, well,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And I can rig up some explosives inside.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can do the remote detonator as well if you need it. I don't know. Because we have the workshop still. Just need the parts for it. Yeah. So that sounds like the plan then. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we also might want to get some long-range weapons just in case.
And we should probably get
Rifles.
some ear muff type things, like so we don't
Yes.
go deaf while we're shooting in there, because we do know that modern weaponry does work in there. So how we can blaze away with like automatic weapons, and see if that helps at all.
Yeah.
I know I'm not very good at that. I don't know if you guys are, but it's
I'm
something
decent
we
with
could try.
rifles, but
I'm good with rifles, but not automatic weapons. But
yeah, not SMGs or anything.
Well, I mean, if you know how to use a rifle, you know how to use a AK-47.
True. That's cool.
So I mean,
I can do that. Yeah.
assault rifle and rifle, yeah. So you guys can use assault rifles on that shit, which would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have I believe in storage we have one modern rifle with 2 ammo, which isn't very helpful. But we would need to buy some automatic rifles from somewhere. Maybe. I mean, Hong Kong is the obvious choice, but after the whole car incident,
Yeah, that area is going to be hot for a bit.
yeah, maybe Shermer, Illinois, 2001.
For automatic weapons, I think that'd be rough as fuck.
Yeah, but we need to go like black market or something. I mean, we can just use the normal rifles they have here if we can't find anything else.
Yeah.
Still D10 damage. What are the rules, by the way, on multi-firing shots?
I don't remember, but it's been so long since anybody has used like an assault rifle or something, but I believe it's like, I think you can like fire a burst of like 3 at like a high negative and get like a couple D8 for every shot. I don't remember. You'd have to ask Logan. It's really been so long.
I mean, my skills aren't that high, so I'm probably not going to do it. Logan, what are the rules for multi-firing with guns? Like several shots in one round?
Let's see. Oh, by the way, I would make a recommendation if you're attempting any tech stuff. Actually, give me evidence analysis rolls. You know if anybody makes it.
Yeah, I did.
Got it. Double or triple tap is shift. It bumps it. Full auto on a single target is 2 bumps. So if you double or triple tap, it's a bump. If you go full auto, it's 2 bumps.
So it's just bumps and damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as what I was going to say, I recommend if you're wanting to try any tech stuff in this zone, I would highly recommend experimenting with it first, because nobody has done a lot of experiments with tech shit. to see how it works in lower tech zones, because the PCs are
Okay.
they make
I
assumptions and then they get upset when their assumptions fail.
turn on my lightsaber. Does it work?
Pardon?
My lightsaber, does it work?
I don't know. Give me a where are you doing it first off?
In like a private room.
Sure. Give me a willpower times 5.
Yeah, okay, work.
It seems to work. But
Okay.
again, I would recommend
Do I need to do that every round to keep it on?
you wish to try that? Yes, you do. Each
Okay.
round, free will to power times 5.
I'll switch it over to the second one.
There are more. I recommend doing more testing on the things you're actually wanting to do, unless you're wanting to fight with lightsaber, and then until you get pretty much a fumble in your case, because your willpower is super high, it should stay on. So for all intents and purposes, the lightsaber that is on you is fine.
Okay.
Other shit you'll have to do more clever experiments with, because holding something and making it work is something everybody's done, and it's given them some information, but there's more.
All right. Well, our idea was to get like a carcass of some animal, stick a bomb in it.
Carcasses of animals much easier to get than people.
Yeah. Stick a bomb in it. Get a remote detonator. Well, build one. Connect it to the bomb. Toss it in there. Blow it up. That was one idea.
Neat. It's pretty big monster. It may take several of these.
Yeah, we might need more than one. Yeah.
If it continues wanting to eat the exploding cows or pigs or whatever.
All right, so
it's fucking huge. Just FYI.
Does somebody want draw 2 card, discard, draw 2 new ones?
Not really.
No.
Because
I have a replenish, a disseminate, an assistant reroll. Yeah, I'll take it because I can get rid of the easy cyber install.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a replenish and disseminate.
God damn.
Yeah, we have like, let's fucking go kill some shit.
Okay, good. Good.
We could also go get the we have an RPG still, right? We have the Sanda RPG around, or what?
I don't know which. I'd look on the gear list and see if it's still around or if somebody.
I don't remember seeing one there.
Ah.
Whoops, no button. Hold on, I'm coming back. Yeah, we have laser rifles and laser pistols, but none of us are good with those.
I'm good at laser pistols.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them there for you.
No, just run in with lightsabers until your hero points are all gone.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yay. Yay.
The other question is, we obviously need these explosives. Are you going to use what they have here at the embassy from the miners? Or do you want something more modern?
Dynamite and blasting caps. That's the way to do it. Yeehaw!
Well, even if we did go to Cyberpunk, do you have the connections to get anything from there? Because I don't.
I am acclimatized.
You have one?
No, I don't have one, no.
Oh, but are you?
I am acclimatized to that. Yes.
But how good are you at getting things off the street?
I'm like a hobbyist.
Okay, so let's not rely on that shit.
It just shows him in jail.
I can probably build one.
Let's just try to use the things we have and see how it goes.
if you're a really good chemist, you could probably whip up a batch of what's it called? Drop it and it goes boom. Actually, being a really good chemist, you could probably, it'd be really risky and shit, but you could.
What, napalm?
Yes, you could do that as well. If you're a really good chemist, you can also make what the hell is it? Nitroglycerin.
Oh, well, let's not mess with that. That's also you have there's a +10 chemistry lab. Yeah.
Oh, also, if you're a really good chemist, you can make thermite. Chemistry is
That
a
would be
fucking
good.
evil as shit skill if you are thinking along evil lines.
Yes. That's why
That would burn through pretty much anything.
Okay, so let's go and make some bombs, yeah?
Okay. If
Okay,
we have
so
the
what about Magitech grenades? I know that
Mm.
there was some in MMO because they got them from Gothic. So are we able to get those from Gothic at the Mercenary Guild? Because that's where we got them before.
Are you asking them?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I don't know.
Why don't we go there and see if we can find Magitech grenades? And
Do you
then,
have
if
money?
anything, I can take. Yeah, I have gold, and I can take. Could always take those, and if needs be, I can try to tune them to be a little bit more explosive, maybe.
Mm.
But I
Okay.
also know how to use demolitions. That's like I'm
Just
actually
remember, magic
rather good at it.
isn't so reliable here. So
I know it's a little rougher. That's why I should
Okay.
probably be using anything that has to do with magic there.
Okay.
I have an edge.
You might also need to exchange your Gothic currency for the new
I have
currency.
I have new currency. I've been
Oh,
there. I
okay.
have an ID too.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
Let's go then.
No problem. You guys head over to
Oh.
Clem's.
I hide my bracelet. I make a note of it.
That's a good idea.
Mm.
He remembered. He gets a card. Everybody else follows suit. Damn. No problem. Otter headed Clem's like, howdy, what can I do you for?
Shave,
Hot towel?
please.
Where are you going back to?
Gothic.
Them as well?
Yes.
He puts hot towels on your guys' face. When he takes them off, he's human Clem with the big mutton chops. Shave? He says.
No, thank you.
He stands back, let you guys up out of the chairs. You guys are going through service guarantees citizenship. There's all kinds of vehicles and stuff going around. And you guys, you take them over where the Mercenary Guild used to be. It's not there anymore.
Oh.
There's an old lady sweeping out in front, though.
Hey, do you know what happened to the Mercenary Guild here?
Oh, yes. It was disbanded by the military.
The current or the last?
The current and the last, both.
Oh,
They tried reforming again, but they weren't allowed to. They said only the military and citizens are allowed to have that sort of heavy weaponry and such that they were using. They were good people, though, kind people.
oh, okay.
Yes. Were you part of the guild? She says in a lower voice, looking around a bit. Back when it was around, I mean.
I look around. Do you work
She
for the
looks
government?
around.
Who do you work for?
Ooh, she blushes.
I'm a part of the lockpick gang.
Ooh. She tries her city lore to know shit about them. My God, the ones that were always taking it up the old chocolate whiz way. I heard about that prostitution racket. It was a good one back in the day.
So do you know where I can find anyone from the old Mercenary Guild?
Oh, no. I think most of them joined up to the military and stuff.
Okay.
They're probably off doing military things. You should get back to doing your prostitution things. They still allow all of that. Humpty, 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 she says. I miss the old days.
Okay.
Things were better. Penises were larger, not so shriveled. Hey, my husband, she says sadly.
All right, Ma.
Can I interest
You need another operation, Ma?
What's that, dearie? She says to the woman with no name.
interest you in, and I point to
I
Freddy.
slowly begin walking away.
Ooh, she says, look at that ass shaking. It's like two pigs under a blanket.
It can be arranged if you are interested.
I'm very interested, she says.
Guys, I think I hear the military coming.
Oh, shit, she says. I gotta go. She heads inside.
Okay.
Oh, Yana, do you have any track cards?
No, not really.
Fuck.
What are you getting rid of?
I want to play self-improvement, but I need to discard down first.
It'll be funny if you have discard to self-improvement. How to tell when your cards are too goddamn good.
Alright, fuck it. I don't need failure this week. Fuck it. I'm playing self-improvement. Can I use this on painting?
What's the card say?
Any one occupational skill.
They have professional painters in the world. I guarantee it.
How about?
I don't even need to research that shit.
Can I do pilot flying car? Is that professional skill?
Can you do what?
Pilot flying car.
Yes, they have drivers in the world as well.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
Oh, okay.
1 point.
Cool. So, well, you are working hard on your flying car. At this rate, you should be up there by season 8. So, anyway, moving on. You guys wander off. Where do you wander to? You guys see some people out. They're obviously like they look like they're out looking for somebody, and they're like, "Excuse me," and they push by you guys, and they're like, "We have to find them." And they head off.
Do I recognize one of them?
Probably. You're like, "Ah, they suck."
Okay.
Fucking bad guy rolls.
All right. Well, we need. Doc, are you good at just using the explosives we have at the embassy, or do you need something more?
I can use the ones that we have. I just figured it'd be easier or better to get some from here.
Yeah.
Well, between the explosives they have there, if you've got demolitions and her chemistry, you guys should be able to whip up something pretty fucking vicious.
Why don't we just do that then? That's fine.
Well, we need a detonator as well. We need to build one of those. Or can you do that with what they have?
Can I?
Detonators? Oh yeah. They constantly have to set off shit. I mean, back then they didn't have radio detonators, though. It's kind of a choice between like you can make it so that there's like a internal fuse and stuff, or even something that burns underwater. But he's not gonna have a fucking they don't.
Oh, what about something that as soon as the water makes contact with it, then it blows up?
Oh yeah.
After a few minutes.
That's you're getting into some chemistry shit there.
Like a phosphorus type thing, like as soon as like the outer shell melts.
Yeah.
However, if we're going to put it into the cavity of an animal that's liquid inside, that's going to come off rather quickly.
Well,
so
then,
we would need
we'll
something a little bit more reliable than that.
Yeah. Well, a remote detonator would be the easiest, but we need like the parts for that.
Like that's actually you could do that with. Hell, you could do that with 2 cell phones. That's super easy.
Yeah.
Like you could remote detonate with like a phone call to another phone, and then that triggers the phone to ring, and then that's what makes it go off.
Yeah.
If that works. I recommend trying it.
All right. Well, I don't have any money in Shermer. I've spent it all. So unless we steal some or haggle our way with gold or whatever.
Gold's safer than stealing. You don't want to get kicked out.
I do have Hong Kong currency, but as you said, it's kind of hot over there right now.
If you don't mind cannibalizing your part of your project to make your neat hack.
Go directly to hell.
All right. I was going to say, you probably get several detonators out of that. No? Okay. Thought I'd offer. Yeah. Yeah. To make thermite and stuff, you're going to need a lot of different stuff. Essentially, it's just a mixture of metallic aluminum and iron oxide. But yeah, you're going to need like the fucking mask so you don't go blind or have your eyes burned out and shit like that. Gloves.
Can we modify any of the laser pistols so that they modify the laser pistols and turn them into a detonator?
It's possible.
Possible, okay. Because we have a fuck ton of those.
Like, I have enough electronics that I could take those apart and probably with that stuff build detonators that could be done remotely.
I can help you out with that as well. Yeah. I'm just trying to see what else we have in storage.
So while we're getting all our stuff together, I'm going to order like a cleaned pig.
Wait, okay, so you guys went back to...
Yeah, we're done here.
Okay, no problem. You guys escaped the numerous people out looking for you because they're wildly inept. And yeah, you guys head back to the embassy. You get a pig carcass. It's kind of a lizardy, piggy thing. No problem.
What I'm wanting to do though is I'm wanting like the cooks to like marinate it, so that way when it hits the water, it has like more like a scent to it, so it's more attracted to it.
Sure. Yeah, they figure you're making it for like some sort of cooking thing and stuff, so they do it up for you.
You might need more than one pig
for it. They think they're gonna get a pig roast. They have some people start digging a pit out back and shit. Oop.
Are you confident in doing like 3 pigs, Doc?
No, because once one explodes, it's not going to go for another one. This is a big one mamma jamma, and then we fight it.
Okay.
Like even if you were just clever and not very intelligent, if something that you touched that was in the water,
no, I'm saying
like
it might
blows part of you off, are you going to grab anything else for a while?
If we rig it so it doesn't blow up immediately, it might be.
It might grab a whole bunch. I think it would probably just eat one thing at a time, honestly. Like, trying to be realistic.
I don't know how smart that thing is, but yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, okay. We'll do one then. Oh, and we need like earmuffs or something so don't blow our ears off.
I mean, if you like, you know what though, maybe we should do a couple. Like just to make sure it grabs one of them. As long as we have enough explosive material, I figure we're good.
We can also poison them on top of the explosives.
I don't want to get too crazy. Like, let's just worry about it exploding.
Okay.
So, are we talking gunpowder plot type explosives here, or what?
Well, I thought Mildred was gonna whip up some chemistry goodness, and I was gonna then whip up some detonators and whip up some. Well, like me and Freddie there, we're gonna whip up some devices to remote detonate them.
So, any special kind of explosive, or do you want to just like make a big TNT type bomb? Or see, the thing is that if you were to make it out of what's it called? Not ammonium nitrate. You can make a bomb out of ammonium nitrate. If you were to make it out of what's the shit that comes off TNT when it sweats?
Glycerin?
Yeah, if you were to make, take a card, Freddie. If you were to make a bomb out of nitroglycerin, it'll be a lot more dangerous just carrying it around because it may go boom, but it'll have a lot more boom power than TNT, which is a lot more stable. That's kind of the trade-off back in cowboy times. So which do you want to try to go for, Mildred?
Let's do the risky variant.
No problem. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, I think you can go.
Fuck's sake. What yin yang?
Everybody discard all of your cards. Good luck. What Freddie gets for coming up with something smart. Yeah.
I'll leave my replenishment on top.
Okay, that's what I was doing. I was waiting for my replenish to be put on top.
Okay, fine. Okay. What's this now? Numbers to letters. Alright, but
Yeah.
everyone discarded it.
Cards go away.
So anything with skill pluses goes away, and then we
draw the same number
Yeah,
of cards.
draw the.
Ooh, they've got something that's even more unstable than nitroglycerin. It's a mixture of nitroglycerin and gunpowder they call blasting oil, but it's considered wild.
What is with all these reds? What the fuck?
What did you get?
Oh, I can draw another one for that. Cyber psychosis. Equal it. Oh, come on.
Psychosis.
Does anyone have a note by any chance?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, there goes my loyal down to 19.
It happens. Believe me, I feel you.
Right. Yana, this is going to take more than one chemistry roll.
Okay.
First we're going to have you make some glycerin by rendering animal fat.
Ooh.
You're going to need the embassy, since it's like kind of a crafting thing and all that, they've got it on their thing. Essentially, it's going to take you a while to render the fat for, probably an hour for all this stuff. But go ahead and give me a chemistry roll as you're trying to make glycerin first.
Okay.
Because you're needing it in a larger, you're wanting a big quantity of it. The big burst into flame.
I don't get another pigment.
Yeah. She's having trouble rendering the fat. Does anybody else want to help her out on this?
I'll support you the next time you try.
Yeah. Well, that changes your skill. So as long as somebody can support you, you can have another try. So I'd have both of them roll try support, or even
I support you. No, I don't.
Thank you.
I'm trying though.
Right, he gives you a -10. This allows you to try a new roll. So now you need 50 or less, as he is obviously still pissed about his goddamn trump card.
Hold on, let's see if we have any cards right quick. I do have a skill 5 if you want. If you don't have any skill cards and you want to use it.
Oh, I will use my skill 5.
Oh, okay.
So now you're up to 55.
Yes.
55.
Freddie's helping.
Yeah.
Right. You render a shitload of glycerin. Now you need the nitro stuff. Okay, cool. Basically, how big a bomb are you trying to get here?
Big bomb.
Big
All
bomb.
right, as big as will fit in the thing. Got it. All right, so now,
We will blow up soon.
yeah. Hold on a second. I'm glad I'm not in the U.S. because they would be flagging my fucking computer right now. It's like, I'm a writer. And they're like, we don't care. I think you just go buy it. Let's see, temperature control, dress appropriately. Soda bottles. Right, give me a chemistry roll. I have no idea how to make nitro.
I will support you.
Do
I
you
was
want to let Freddie try to support you, or just hit him in the side of the head when he?
Ah, right. I got you -10. Look at
that. Fortunately, you're not to the dangerous one yet. When you try to combine the two things, now we're into Miller time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me try the
because I want to help.
So you're back down to 55.
Alright, you're back in 32.
Oh my God, 45. Right, they're both. I'm glad they're not supporting you on the
Yes.
big.
We're peeing in the pot, We're like, oh, this will make it even worse. It'll make the water salty.
All right, so roll your 45 with that +5 card. I love it. Both of them have fumbled
Just
trying to
trade
help.
me a card. Oh my God.
And you know what?
If they'd done this when trying to make the two together, the nitroglycerin part, then there would have been a big crater and 3 resurrecting PCs.
Yeah.
As it is, only you may die because
And I fumble.
Excellent, no problem. It doesn't blow up or anything because you've got the glycerin well the fuck away, and so it fizzes away and all that. And give me a dodge roll, Yana, because you don't want to get any on you when it kind of goes blow.
Great.
Nice. She just kind of leans to one side and it goes over, and Freddy's like, ah, in the background. All right. So, right. Yana, you go and set it up. It's now the next day. Freddy is keeping track of time. It's now the next day because she goes, gets more shit and all that. By next day, she's ready to try another attempt at making it. Fortunately, the embassy's still paying for it because, it's for something good. They're like, you're making a bomb? Freddy goes, what is it you're trying to make? Says one of the guards.
Just, something for fun.
Something that we should probably be outside making.
Oh, you are definitely out. I figured you were out on the extensive grounds that the embassy has. If you'd like to tell the guards to get back for their safety, then they might survive more.
No, stay here.
It shows them gathered around watching Yana. Not all of them, a couple of them are. So give me your new chemistry roll. Would you like to have either of them help you this time, Yana, or just tell them to fuck off?
They may try.
Why don't you do your thing? If you don't do it, then I will try to help.
Okay.
That's fair. Okay, Yana, making the nitro.
I blow up, Logan.
Hooray!
So, even analyze pattern is something that is a spell that I can fumble, or what?
Yep. D4 magic points, D4 hit points.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, excellent. Now I can do my shapeshift wounds away.
Yay! Now, Yana, you've gotten done with the nitro. You've gotten done with the glycerin. Now is the dangerous part where you're wanting to properly mix the two. This part will get you killed if you fuck it up.
I blow up again.
Meanwhile, it's just cock bolting in the background. Jesus!
I also blow.
He knocked Freddy over. Ha ha ha!
Yes, finally. I turn invisible.
Excellent. Let me see if anybody was looking at your.
Even if they were, I don't know.
Yeah, they were looking somewhere else, and they were like,
Alright.
like, okay, Yana. So, do you want to have the PCs and guards gather around close while you're trying to mix it? Actually, the guards tried to figure out what you're doing. They talk amongst themselves and head off at a rapid rate.
But I want
Nitroglycerin, get out, everybody, give her space.
But if I die, I want people to go with me. I don't want to be alone for this.
Just like the Egyptians. Now, for you two, are you wanting to be with her, trying to help or watch, or would you like to be way the fuck over there? So, because this will definitely, I'm not even going to have her roll damage if this goes bad. I'm just going to say, and you res.
I'll be way the fuck over
there. Freddie, how about you? I didn't hear what you said.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck off.
Right. They both get way the fuck away. Everybody leaves you to your ultimate fate. All you have to do is simply succeed in your chemistry. If you don't, if you fail or fumble, you die. If you fumble, it's a bigger explosion though.
I really want to like grab a kid from the street and sit it there. Just.
By the way, you do realize you have a plus 10 to all this.
Do I?
It's the chemistry line.
You're outside, well the fuck away from everything, because I figured you guys were, well, okay. Here's a question. Would you rather mix it up inside where you get a plus 10, but if you fail it, in addition to dying, you'll total part of the embassy, if not all of it, or would you like to be way the fuck outside, not get the plus 10, but if you blow up, then you won't destroy the embassy?
Well,
it's up to you.
Yeah, maybe inside.
All right, no problem. Now,
but
if you're listening to this, it was not my fault.
Okay, so I try it.
No problem. The guards are vacating the embassy while you're doing this. They're just doing a perimeter. So, okay. All right. Good luck, Yana. You're at a plus 10. It's a chemistry station, isn't it? Is it a chemistry station, or is it, what kind of crafting was it?
Yeah, it's a chemistry station.
God damn. All right. Good thinking then, Freddie. So, Yana,
can I use crafting plus 20 card on this or no?
You have a crafting plus 20?
Yeah.
What's the card say?
This is a temporary bonus only for the roll.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Shit, that's a brilliant card play.
Cool.
I don't think we
so
have.
I'm plus 30.
And you are trying to craft explosives.
Yeah.
So yeah, plus 30. So you got only a 10% chance of blowing up yourself and the embassy.
No.
Right. You mix up a fucking huge batch. Now, here's the thing with nitroglycerin. You got to be super careful when you're carrying it around, because if you drop it, it may go boom. If you jostle it, it may go boom. If you breathe too hard on it, it may go boom. Okay, this is not stable shit back in the old West days.
It makes me
little bits of it as opposed to a pot of it. Now, in fact, if you want to get somebody in with demolitions, they can put it into a pot that has like, well, I'll tell him if he makes his demolitions roll to go, this is what we need to do with it.
Okay.
So, Doc, would you like to come back? The embassy hasn't exploded yet.
Yeah.
And that's when she mixes it and says,
fuck you.
All right. Right. You're thinking you can if you can go make some sort of pot with a bunch of shrapnel and stuff in it, that will do more damage.
Yeah, that's what I was already thinking, that, like, to stuff like the pig with like pellets, because they're converting from black powder over to rifling now, right? Because of Josh.
Yep.
So they still have, you know,
lots. Oh yeah, the lead balls are super easy to get.
With those.
Sure, give me a demolitions roll as you're packing the pig. You're trying to do it appropriately. Yana, give me a strength roll. Do not fail it, as nobody is interested in helping you carry this huge pot of shit through the embassy to the outside. The guards make sure that the way is really clear. They don't operate on them. They're trying to keep back as much as possible because they're pretty sure you're going to drop it and kill everybody.
I'm tempted to juggle.
Don't. No.
You've got the equivalent of about 10 bottles of Diet Mountain Dew full of, all right, no problem. You carry out your huge amount of this shit carefully over to the pig. You pack it in there. This is going to be at least 2 people now needing to make their strength roll because the pig is heavy. All the lead shot in there is heavy. And a big fucking sealed pot of this stuff is very heavy. So
could we put it on like, would it be okay on a like a small wagon?
yeah, absolutely. You're just worried about bumps.
Yeah, the sewer is quite bumpy.
Yeah, the sewers are not nice and smooth. If you had a hoverboard, that would be the ultimate.
Do they have hoverboards?
What, in Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
What you could do is draw a sketch.
They even have hover cart things that would be perfect for this, that you can get there. But if the magic should fail and it goes conk, then maybe you go boom.
Right. I'd just rather carry it then. I'll deal with the inconvenience.
All right. Yeah. Who wants to carry it? And is the other person walking close behind?
I'll carry it.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
It's a bit
we need to clear the way first. Because it's sealed.
Yes. Very true.
So, yeah. So leave this here for now. And then...
No problem. You leave it for some kids to play with. So what are you doing?
Well, we need the miners too.
We're sending the miners ahead first to clear out the way.
No problem. They tell you, we've got this. They're going to attempt their elite hero point rated miner roll. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. They all pose dramatically as they go by you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Right. No problem. They tell you the way is cleared. They also tried to clear any rocks and stuff on the way because the word has gone around that you guys have a big batch of nitro, and the miners have figured it out, and they're like, go get that son of a bitch. He got Frank.
So now we need the detonators, and then we can go.
Maybe, or it might just go off on its own when the monster has it.
So
if it jostles it all when it eats.
How many laser pistols do we need to dismantle to make the detonator?
What kind of rolls do you want me to use, Logan?
Let's go. You've got a bunch of laser pistols. Do you have build repair laser pistol?
Yes, I do.
Right. Go ahead and give me that roll. Lower is better. The lower, the less you'll have to mess up our laser pistols. This is for making remote detonators.
I need it, but nothing great.
All right, no problem. He went through 2 laser pistols, so please mark 2 of them off. And he goes, this is the detonator. This is the button. I shouldn't press the button now, and shows Yana trying to press the button. In the background, he's like, I'm assuming you're not putting the blasting button on there just in case Yana gets hold of the detonate now box, right?
Now, do we want to, before you stick it into the actual bomb, test that the detonator works in this zone, or? That
will require making another one, because if it works, it definitely goes off.
Okay, I'll make another one just to make sure.
Okay.
Wrong build and repair. Hold on.
Yes, build and repair alien laser gun is definitely helping out.
No, I failed that one.
2 more laser pistols go bye-bye. Would you like to try again?
Yeah. Correct.
1 laser pistol goes bye-bye. Right. You've got another detonator. You set it up, and Right. Oh, shit. Okay, who's going to try detonating it?
Me. I
It
mean,
works. No roll required. I remembered your edge.
Okay.
Oh.
It goes off.
handy.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, in zones where it's not automatic yes, then if you are not touching the item that is technical, it may not work at all. You might not even get a willpower roll if it's like willpower to make tech shit work and it's over there. Unless you're pretty much touching it. Touching makes shit work.
Okay.
But if you're firing a bullet at somebody, then the bullet doesn't stop working because it's already been it's mass velocity and pain.
Okay.
So
remote stuff might not work then. Okay.
Right. It wouldn't have worked if anybody else did it. I forgot Chris's edge.
Oh, good thing you're here.
Yeah. So which two people are wanting to be the strong ones? And who would like to?
Strong one.
Yeah, your character's tough as shit.
So I think Yana and me should probably.
Freddie, are you wanting to walk behind them, in front of them, next to them, right on top of it? What? I'd give you a card.
I'll be like the guy that clears the way, like don't step over there, step over here, kind of.
That's a good idea. All right, and Freddie.
I'll walk backwards. You can walk forward.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. From Chris only, I need a.
Oh wait, we need the earmuffs for the rifles as well.
All right. You guys all have earplugs in, so it's a lot of yelling what at each other.
Well, not now, but that one already.
No, but if we wear our Bluetooth ear things inside of the earmuffs, we should be able to hear each other.
Mm.
Yeah, it's still a lot of yelling. What? Interspersed with communication, though, because explosions are bad. Okay, but yeah, you've got as good of hearing. Actually, you can't get your Bluetooths in with the shit hearing protection they have here.
Well, we don't need to put them in now, but once we're ready to shoot.
Yeah, you pretty much got like candles for your ears. You're basically sticking candle stuff in your ears. They don't really worry about hearing loss. They don't think it's a thing. So
I'll grab one extra rifle as well. I have two rifles.
No problem. Freddie goes ahead and clears it. No problem. Yana, Chris, both of you guys, this is the big strength roll at full. But if you fuck it up, boom, maybe not. I know what the percentage is, and it's decent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's tough. All right, so you guys move on down there, and you get to the nicely cleared out area and whatnot, and you find the tentacle monster within.
All right, so let's take it.
I think there's sanity rolls involved, too. This may cause dropping, screaming, explosions. So let's take a look, shall we?